I'm Wendy here in Arizona. It's nice and hot today, and I'm here joined with my beautiful partner, Lee. Hi, Lee.
Hi, Wendy. I'm here in Northern California, and I don't want to make you feel bad, but it's maybe 65 degrees outside here today.
Well, you
Um,
made me feel badly, actually. So
Sorry. It doesn't mean we can't still talk about summer skin and your best makeup.
that's true, absolutely. But I have to get over that fact that you've been working on. Absolutely. I'm so excited to talk to you about summer skin and makeup essentials because you and I share the love of makeup. Like, it's a thing. I know. I can't make any bigger. I wish I could. Um, so I'm so excited to talk because you and I have talked about so many things about makeup, fragrance, like everything in the world. And we're like, they asked us to do this, and I was so excited. I'm like, we get to talk about makeup for a couple minutes. I'm
Oh,
excited.
absolutely. And in all our conversations, the consistency here is it all starts with really good skin. Um, and
Totally.
as a makeup artist, what I'm finding over and over and over, especially as masks are coming off, people are wanting, and tell me if you find this as well, it's all about skin and lips a little bit. So I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, what are my favorite Tatcha, like, good skin, makeup base, must have prep essentials. And I pulled a few out, and I'm guessing you did as well.
I did. I did. And I totally agree with you. Makeup is only as good as the skin beneath. Like, it's really hard to paint a canvas that isn't smooth, as you know, as a makeup artist. Like, it's just, and that starts from like having that skin in order, and then also like the primers and all those sorts of things. So, um, what I picked, because of course, like, I am pushy, and I want to talk about what I want to talk about first. No, just kidding. Is the Silk Canvas Protective Primer, the OG, the original formulation
Mm.
that is a balm. And so this comes in other formulation, which I know happens to be something that you really like, but this one is a balm texture. And what I like about this is that it is protective, and also I'm lazy, so it's a 3-in-1. So I can use it eyes, lips, face, and I like that because I tend to be a bit lazy with makeup and skincare. But I know that you were going to talk about its sister, this one.
Yes, she's my favorite. Um, I love this. Even by itself, I love what this does for my skin. Like you were saying, it's sort of a 3-in-1, and in other ways, it's a 3-in-1. Like this will perfect your skin. It blurs imperfections in texture, and of course, it does what we want every primer to do, which is lock your makeup into place. Um,
Totally. And like you said, for the skin, it is flawless. And actually, we have a promo code for you today that's called just that, flawless, all capitals, 21, my age, just kidding. But this is, like you said, it makes the skin flawless, even if you're not going to choose makeup. It is a blurring. And I'm just going to get right up in there because that's what I really do. And it's like, you can see that even without like any makeup on, it's
oh,
already blurred. Like, my hand isn't as red. Like, you
totally.
know, the love of this.
Instant soft focus. Instant soft focus. Beautiful. With that one, I heard that less is more. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely. I think with Tatcha, less is more, period. And I think that, especially with this one, because if you do use a little too much, it can kind of roll. So, like, if that ever happens, don't think the product's bad, because I've loved this for years. We've been in a relationship for a while. And
Absolutely.
if you use too much, it's a great, great point. But it is beautiful with or without. And then just a tip with this is at night sometimes. If I have breakout, I'll use this at the end of my skincare at night because of the Japanese wild rose. Keeps those pores clear. So it's like a 4-in-1.
Amazing tip. I never even thought of that. Um,
Absolutely.
awesome. I was
Oh,
thinking,
yeah.
like, when you go to prep your skin, like a quick
Yeah.
prep, with summer, I mean, here, oh, and I know where you are in Arizona, it's super dry. So I always like to start, like, for really pretty skin, bright skin, we like to call it mochihara skin, which is dumpling skin. I like to start with this guy,
I
the
love.
sheet mask. Yeah. When you talk about instant soft focus, this gives you just like that sort of glossy smoothness. And then anything you build on top of it that, like, that glossiness. I mean, look at my skin. Can you see my skin?
Yes, it's fabulous.
Like in my world, this is ideal. And I achieve that with one of these, and then I pop an oil-free primer on top. So you get that like juxtaposition of textures and, you know, a little bit of complexion cocktailing so that you can have a lasting version of whatever finish on your skin you're trying to achieve. I'm looking at myself now. What do you think of this?
Ooh, I love her.
Yeah.
I love her. She's newest on the scene. She's just making her mark. She's like, hi, I've arrived.
Yep, she's new and she can talk with us. And I was just kind of looking at myself in this camera, like, ooh.
And this, can I just like talk about how much I love this, everything about this brush. I love it.
This is amazing.
It's amazing.
Like, the weight of it, you know, when I think about tools and when I go to pick my tools, the way they feel is so important. Like, first of all, if you could feel these bristles, you'd fall over because they're so soft. They're synthetic. And this brush was the way brushes in Japan have been made for years and years and years. And when you hold it, you can really feel that. And maybe you notice the ease of application for that powder. It kind of just took everything down right in the T-zone. And it's going to stay like that for a while. It's also going to protect my skin from blue light damage, which, you know, we need that. Especially.
Absolutely. And with this product, I want to like just steal what you said before, like less is more. Like you need the tiniest bit of this to get that protection, and you need a really fluffy brush. And that brush, like you said, synthetic, hand cut. I was like, I don't know how I feel about a synthetic brush. I'm just going to throw it out there because I can be a little bit of a brush snob, as I know you can be. And I felt this and I was like, it's awesome. I mean, I was really blown away. So yeah, Silk Powder, I love her. And this is not like, it has a reflective type property, and I'm dry. So like, I think that is so beautiful. It's not like glitter, like let's go to the disco. It's like, hi, I look soft. And so I love it.
I love it too. And I think the reason that you're able to do like just a skosh, just a touch of luminosity with the Silk Powder and have it look okay is because the powder itself does such a good job of blurring that it's not like you've got this
totally
falling into texture, you know.
Totally.
You still get super smooth, and it just reads as like healthy, glossy, finished skin, which is
absolutely. I wanted to make a mention about the luminous Dewy Mask that you brought up before. That what's great about that product specifically is like I'm in the Dewy line, like our Dewy, I love, like I use this, and this is like more for a drier skin. Is that actual product super hydrating, but it's really lightweight for the summer. That's why it's a great choice. Is it anybody can use it, and it does make the skin so beautiful before makeup. So I just wanted to say that because but I have to ask you, like I know we're like I'm jumping around, and that's just who I am in life. Is what lipstick you have on, because I love red. And
I know. I just took a little bit of Kyoto red on my finger and dabbed it on my lips. Because when you talk about summer skin, like I think there's nothing prettier than just like nobody kill me because you know everyone should be wearing their sunscreen all the time, but just like a little bit of sun on the cheeks and on the lips, so you get sort of like a sunburnt lip look.
Sure, absolutely.
Like little kids.
Beautiful.
So a little bit on my finger and blended it through.
And I'm not gonna hide my laziness, as I was very open about, is I'm using the Tatcha, the Beauty Berry. I have that on. And then what I do, which is really what I do, is I just like put it on my cheeks and like I rub it in, and then I'm like, it matches. And like I just find that like traveling, or if you're just me and you don't like to take a lot of time, that's great. And these are available on Tatcha.com. And they're amazing, and they're like kind of the best kept secret of Tatcha. And you can use that Flawless 21 code and get your free the Deep Cleanse travel size, the 50 mil 1.7 ounce, which is actually awesome size. So
that's a really generous size. Like when you get it and hold it, it's not, you know, it's not this big. It's enough, you know, to have and use and really get to know. It's one of my favorite.
And less is more now. And I have to say, like, I know that a lot of people get a little bit more oily in the summer, especially like living where you are in Northern California in that beautiful weather. But like here, it's like super hot. And so, but I get even more dry. And I love this product, the Dewy Skin Mist. This is the first product I bought from Tatcha, and I was like, hi. And what I like about it is it less is more, and I just spray it. And you only need 2 sprays of it, but it immediately adds like hydration, and it can be used over makeup, under makeup, has skincare properties, and you can take it with you in the baby size, which I love.
Which
and
is
I can
super
refill
convenient.
it. Well, and I like that I can refill it because it's like, you know, it's good for the environment too. We're not like just tossing it, we're just reusing it. But I love this product. And then does my skin look more dewy?
It does. You look amazing.
Thank you. I was fishing for that from you. I just
Good for
kidding.
you.
I know. So anyway, just move to that. But I love that product. But it does have 20% oil in it. So if you're like tend to be more oily, you can either go like this and spray it to get it on the non-T-zone. That's a great tip. Or you can just not do it. Yeah, actually, if you go like this and spray it, you'll get it, you know, on places where you might be dry as an oily skin.
Yeah, maybe dry or like even just barely the high planes of your face, which is
absolutely
fun. Like when you add luminosity to the skin, the best way to do it is think like high planes of the face. Where's the light going to reflect?
And well, speaking of that, oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
No,
I didn't mean to. You know, I get super excited, and then I get is serum stick, high planes of the face. I was like, you're talking my language, like this. Like I don't do that, because I don't like that. But like I press it here. This is like has all this like squalane in it, and like I used to highlight because I was like all about it, and then I was like, you're probably not the right. That's not the right to put glitter up there. Is not the right product for your experience in life. But see how dewy that is? I love it.
Beautiful. And again, you get that soft focus, squalane, and it's one of those can't go wrong products. And again, it's a multitasker. So, you know,
and it travels well.
Honestly, now that the world is opening up again a little bit, people are talking about traveling. Serum stick is one of my favorite things. In the before times, it was to throw in my bag and get on the plane because you can dab it over your skin wherever you need it. And you're not adding more makeup. You're not, you know, it's the perfect thing for travel. It's the perfect thing for a gym bag.
Absolutely. And it's not only is it a great serum, anti-aging, it's a great makeup tool as a highlighter because it doesn't add glitter or shimmer. It just adds that dewiness exactly where you need it. So not only are you taking care of your skin, you're also getting like a beautiful finish. And something about this that I forgot to mention, I can't believe I did, is like, you ever put makeup on and then you like step away and you look again, you're like, I have way too much makeup or it's cakey. This is like perfect. Like, it's like a magic wish that like makes the makeup look great. I'm being honest. Like, it's like a genie. It's like, boop, you're like, okay, I love it. So, yeah. And this is great too. So with regard to like makeup that we're seeing, like obviously with the mask coming off, lips are huge. So what are like I know you are always, your signature, for the people that don't know you, are red lip. Anybody else out there wear a red lip? What are some of your tips and tricks with that? Because I think a lot of times people can get a little intimidated by a red lip.
Yeah, tips and tricks for red lip is like, it's the easiest thing in the world, and I've been doing it for years out of laziness, and I hope that it reads as style. But, you know, for me, I pick up my Kyoto Red. I either blot it through like this when I'm trying to look like a natural beauty, like summer babe, or if I'm going full like power red lip, I'll take it direct from the tube and swipe it across. You know, we've all been doing a lot of video conferencing. Now that we're sort of interacting in person again, you know, you don't have as much time maybe to touch your lips up. And so I always like to use some of your favorite, the original Silk Canvas. It's like a cute lip primer, does a little blurring, does a great job of grabbing that, that pigment, that red pigment, and your lip just stays. There's less feathering. And that's one of my favorite ways to prep my lips. The other thing we're talking about laziness versus style now, or at least I am. I'm
glad you are. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah. My morning eye cream, the Pearl. And this simple thing. Yes. This works on darkness around the eyes and aging from glycation, which is blah, 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 sciencey. What I love about it is that it's pigmented. So I feel like a lot of times when I first saw this, I was like, what is that? Like a tinted moisturizer for the eye area? It's actually much more complex and beneficial than a tinted moisturizer, but it's also pigment. There's enough pigment that it could be a concealer. So what I do is I take a rice grain size amount, I dab it through my under eye, and then when I'm done, I take it just around the outside of my lip like this, just to give a little bit of highlight to the perimeter of my lip and make that red pop even more.
So this is such a great product.
Work for everyone, but it's what I like to do because, you know, if I could just have a collection of my multitaskers, I'm so happy.
Well, this is an eye cream, yet a concealer, yet a brightener, and it never, like, it blurs fine lines because I have them. And this, I've never seen this sit on the skin at all, like on anyone that I've used it on, whether it's a client, myself, ever. And it actually less is more with this product. So it's an eye cream and a concealer, optional product. You can layer concealer over it, which I love. And I also love that it does, when you apply it, you have to use just a small amount. You have to glide it back and forth. It separates. You can see the pigment separating from the product. So it's like pushing it in. So I always wondered, when something's a 2-in-1, how does it know? Like, how does it know it needs to moisturize? How does it know it needs to do that? And so that's what it does. And then you dab it, because this actually has water technology. I found out, like the water cream, that when you dab it, it like feeds the skin water. And I'm like, hi, how do you do all this in this tiny little thing? Like, I don't know.
A bit of magic. I always like to say that I'm tapping out the benefits, you know, just as a reminder to myself, like not my under eye so much, you know, I'm just like tapping out the benefit. But my favorite benefit thus far is not just what it does in terms of blurring. It's just like just exactly what my under eye needs in terms of coverage and brightness. So it's one of my favorite things to use. And
there's 3 shades. And I'll tell you, on Tatcha.com, you can really see the difference of these colors. There's 3 shades that really are for all skin tones. Like, even though it might look like slightly lighter, slightly darker, like they actually are very broad, and that they really, they're really shown well at Tatcha.com. So like, that's a really good place to take a look. And there's actually a video, I think, I don't know who's doing the video, but like there's a video that shows you how to use it. Cause this product can get a little crazy if you use too much, or if you don't.
Too much is just too much. You use
very little.
Too much. I've been like, ooh, I don't like this at all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, go ahead.
Recap a little. I was just thinking, oh my gosh, how would I layer all these amazing things? Like, I was thinking, like, obviously I always do this first and then followed by this, and then like a tinted moisturizer or something. And I forgot my favorite hot tip with this powder. The powder is flawless. Remember that, because that's our promo code, flawless21. So you take your powder, the silk powder, gives you this flawless finish, but I also like it under a little bit of tinted moisturizer, which then helps maintain the glossiness. So, and the texture of your complexion product with pigment.
And this is a great point with the silk powder. This product, which I thought was really interesting, was our founder created it to be used at night, over like when you put a bunch of moisturizer on and then you put it on the pillow so you don't stick. So it's really a skincare first powder, which is awesome. So it is flawless, and like our promo code.
First thing I can think of, like, let me just finish my skincare with my, you know.
You don't think of that
powder before that's
absolutely. So for the recap, I mean, like, either one of these before your makeup, amazing. And then Pearl, and then the Dewy can be used over, under makeup throughout the day, 2 spritzes. What else did we talk about? The beautiful brush on Tatcha.com. And I think you can only get it on Tatcha.com. I'm not sure.
You can only get it on Tatcha.com. And then, and if you want to grab one, you can use the code flawless21, all capital letters. 21.
I think we have a giveaway too, but for some reason, I just totally forgot like what that giveaway is. So I was like thinking maybe you would know. Okay, maybe we don't. So sorry, that was from last time. The
promo.
The giveaway is the promo. I guess I was trying to give more because I'm just such a giver. But anyway, so just wanted to make sure.
Deluxe. deep cleanse, the deluxe size, which
That's
is
right. That's right. That's right.
It's a
Okay.
robust, healthy size, plenty of cleanser, not a baby.
I just didn't want to hold back.
No,
that's all.
I mean, no reason to.
Well, Lee, it was.
Oh, I was
just
going to say goodbye to you.
No, you say goodbye to me first, then.
Okay. All right, Wendy. It's always a treat to see your face. Your skin's looking amazing, amazing, amazing. We'll have to do this again so you can tell me how you achieved that.
Well, it's so good to see you. And you're like my makeup artist idol. So this was like, I love it. Thank you for spending your time with me today and doing this. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.